Hello, and welcome back to Oolykee Gaming. Welcome back to another episode of Workers and Resources Soviet Republic, the Elementaria series. Today we're gonna be talking about expansion of the food production, crops and all. Right, if you consider the content to be adequate, press the like button and subscribe to the channel. You can share the clips and videos and all that good stuff if you're enjoying what we're doing here. Anyway, it's gonna be a great demolition today as well. I think I wanted to build a separate episodes about that, but hey ho. We'll do what we can. Right, so we have the fire department over here that is being supplied by a couple of small Yugoslavian microbuses. They're currently aged, they are getting wear and tear, but they're gonna be replaced by bigger ones by automation, so I'm gonna just leave them alone. Okay, I wanted to talk about electricity problem, Jesus Christ. Okay, yeah, of course. This is we had a discussion, something that you might expect in the near future. We're gonna start new series. Not only me, it's gonna be cooperation with Kachib, Kaya, and Frankie. Something that we're gonna be doing together, like we're gonna be sharing save games and doing things differently on the same map. I'm gonna be presenting stuff. I'm gonna try to make it a little bit better videos in a way, presenting what other people did, reading the updates and stuff, and then doing our own voodoo that we do so well, and making all of you happy who enjoy these kind of things. Okay, so what I wanted to do here is address a couple of issues. Not issues, address a couple of things, or actually find out a couple of things. Now it's November 21st, we can go with this year. Let's go with this year. This year we had production of food 7,000 tons. 7,000 tons of food, and consumption was just half of it. But we have, okay, that's one thing. The second thing is 442 tons of alcohol. Production is 3,500 tons of alcohol. The next one is the meat production is 840 tons, and our meat consumption is 813 tons. So that kind of gives you approximate production consumption thingy that we have going on here, especially meat being what it is. And cannot store or export livestock. Why are you guys not doing stuff? Yeah, I have a feeling that we are importing meat from somewhere. The only way we're gonna find out is we go here and then we see, do we have a train station? Are you importing stuff? These guys are not importing stuff, so let's do a little bit of an investigation. What is happening around here? Meat is produced here, distributed here. Why is this stopped in the tracks? And for some reason, we are barely meeting our ends with meat production, and yet we have more than enough meat in storages. So I'm gonna assume that we have a problem with supply. Let's go like this. Where food stuff distribution. So that would be the one that I already checked, and they say that they are loading stuff from here. What would stuff be? Does everything. And then let me see this. Let's go back to this. I have a feeling that we have the stuff distribution connected here. No, that's not it. And then this one here. This is the freezer camp distribution. Yeah, so this is one of the things that could be the problem. Yeah, and meat storage too, that would be this one. Okay, that's not a problem. That's not the one that is problematic. Why am I saying that? Because it's taking meat from our storages and not from the... And this is the truck distribution. We should be distributing meat by trains. So maybe I should... let me see where this is. Here, and we have still 3 trucks on the way. So we do have these guys actually doing stuff. I think I would like to stop that, stop them delivering here, perfect. Delivering here, perfect. But delivering here, that would be the capital. Maybe I should allow that. Delivering even further is... Well, okay, you know what? It's only supplying the capital city. Well, it's only supplying everything except this part of the city. But again, this is our meat. This is not a problem. So why do we have... why does the statistics show that we have barely ends meet with the meat production and our meat storages are full everywhere? Should we start exporting meat then? How much is our meat production capacity? Let's talk about that. So meat production here is 10 tons per day. 365 days, that's 3,600 tons of livestock, of meat that we can produce. 3,600 tons. We are producing only 800. Why? Because we are not exporting. Should we start exporting with trucks? Trucks have capacity of 7.5 tons. Do we have... I can actually... I can really do that. I can do this. If I do this, and then over 50%, and I just tell these guys to go here, and you're gonna be exporting meat there, and that would be it. They're gonna be exporting meat directly from here. They're still distributing meat over here. I'm just worried that that this might suffer. Maybe we need a different distribution office for this. Maybe yes, maybe not. I'm just looking if we have a free distribution office. We have over here, but that's a little bit on the far side. Not really that far, but still, it would be better if it was closer over here. Now we have all these freezer camp trucks, the exporting meat as well as distributing it. I think that's better because distribution should be done by trains, but still, these trucks are the connection between the... yeah, I'm just thinking out loud. Can I set it up that this needs to be 90% and then export? As long as this is full, sorry about that. As long as it's full, these storages that they need to distribute to, it's all good. Let me just go and confirm how our distribution system works in the city here. We have a freezer camp here. Oh, again busy here. I don't like this. I don't like this. This is a lot of activity over here. I think I should rebuild the food distribution situation. Just make it differently. But that's a story for a different time. I will not address this now. Nothing is delivered over here. That's good to know. So we have food distribution here. Obviously, everything here is delivered by trucks. That's understandable, because there's no rail connection here. We can tell them to go and get stuff from there, but this is a little bit further down the line. Is this too much? Let me just see. I'll do a little bit of calculation here. So this is consumers, and this is, let's say, if we had to change the where we are sourcing our cow or moo meat. Okay, so is this... What do I do? Can I measure it, please? What the hell is this? Show terrain height. Yeah, what? So why wasn't it doing it from below? Why is it now working? Son of a bitch. Okay. It was just pissing me off. Right, so we're gonna have here... This is 2.5 kilometers, 3 kilometers air distance, 3 kilometers air distance, sorry, ground distance, 3.3 kilometers. So, yeah, I think that's significant. I don't think I want to do this. I want to let these trucks deliver meat here. I don't know. I mean, if I put some of the infrastructure around here, distribution offices and stuff, that would be nice. But I really don't want to focus on upgrading the Eisenach, because I think, yeah, there's a lot of things that I would like to change from the construction offices. Industries are kind of okay. Not too great, because I think it can be optimized a little bit better, but we're producing, that's good enough. But... No, I'm not touching that. Going back to the original issue, where is meat coming from? I'm gonna assume that all the meat over here in the Galask is coming from... Well, do we have meat in Galask? We have indeed. Is there a train on the way? No. So, yeah, okay. So we are not... Wait. Jesus Christ. I could have just checked if we, this year, if we imported any meat. Imported meat this year. We didn't. Okay, that's it. We are just hyper-productive, where every kilo of meat, as soon as it's produced, or as soon as it's consumed, is being produced straight away and distributed. And our capacity to produce meat is like barely 50, no, not 50%, Jesus. It's like 7, 8, not 10%, 10, 50, 20%, 20-ish percent, a little bit more, 25% of meat is being produced. Okay, I'm gonna try to skyrocket that by starting the export of meat, and as you can see here, it's smoking, so we are exporting meat. Okay, so obviously food is not going to be a problem. I mean, meat and food, 3 division. Meat and food are not going to be a problem, but I still wanted to talk about expansion of the food production over here. I wanted to see how much capacity we have in the fields around here, and I wanted to see if we can get the better design and construction of the farms, or whatever we're going to be producing here. I am really not a big fan of mega farms and production, streamlining of production of food. I like that to be done like on the individual, not individual level, but like local level, and to cut down the supply chains. I think in general it increases the price of the product in the end. Is that called wastefulness? If it's wasting money, then it's not really in my book. If it's wasting resources, that's more of wastefulness in my book. So yeah, I'm thinking more so of starting production of food from here, so we can distribute it from here. Maybe I don't want to phase it out from over here, but that could be one of the things to do. This one is 65% damaged. We should have covered hulls, enough of them. Okay, maybe this was a wrong subject. Maybe it's a wrong thing to do at this time. Looks like the production is doing fine. We do have stuff that we are importing. I really will. I'm not promising anything, but I really will start production of steel. Potentially even before we start producing coal. Just because I think it's a smart thing to do. Also, I'm thinking about the arc furnace steel mill. The arc furnace steel mill is I think Toprus made that one. Correct me if I'm wrong, but we have the metallurgy here. This one, electric arc furnace. It does have a lot of rail infrastructure that can be used, but also I think we're gonna need a little bit more industrial connections. Well, we do have industrial connections, but a few of them only, but it does require a lot of electricity, which we're not producing, and importing it might be a tricky one. I'm just gonna show you this one more time. Production here, consumption of coal is abysmal. It's only 16 tons per day, and that's if you're producing 165 tons of steel. So it's literally just saturation of the percentage of coal. This is steel grade coal. I think that would be anthracite. Is it anthracite? I think it's anthracite. It is the darker coal. I think that one is being added to the iron in order to make it more stiffer, harder. So you can see here that it's like 10%. In reality, it's 10% of the 10% of the final steel product, but it should be between 0.2 and 2%, I believe, in coal. In this case, it's how much is that? 1% of 500 tons is 5 tons, so it's around 3% here, coal. 3%, which is not far off from the whatever I was taught in school or my education about steel manufacturing, which is not really my expertise, but physics anyway. Anyway, so I really like that. I think using electricity, hopefully coming from the nuclear sources, would be the best thing to do, but in any source here it will be fine. This is where the coal production would come in play, and I would like to start using coal in significant amounts, like hugely. All the heating in the cities and power production. I definitely see coal power plant somewhere around here. I don't know if this is smart or not, but making a coal power plant around here where the coal is straightforward, like straightly produced, it might be a smart thing. I don't know about the area, how much we have. Maybe on the other side, I'm thinking now. On the other side of the river, we can have conveyor belts, which I don't think is going to be our worst thing in the world. But anyway, it doesn't matter. So, let's focus on destruction, and I'm going to share you some thoughts and some ideas that I have around the destruction of the city. When you have a previously built city that you need to remove, and most of the time you will want to remove all the buildings that are not up to the modern standards and stuff. So you would want to remove them. The demolition of these. Why is this jumping here? I just read. Scroll wheel change the road curve. What? Oh my god, why? I mean, like, I don't think they even test the stuff that they release. Look at this. I'm demolishing, and the system thinks that I'm actually using a road building tool. Look at this. You click, this is road removal, to cancel footpaths, or road, I would assume that is a road removal, canceling it. And in this giving instruction, when I press it, that if I scroll the wheel, okay, so how do you curve it again? I'm scrolling the wheel, change road curvature, and it's not even a road, it's a footpath. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, whatever. I'm nitpicking here. It's like I'm just being like an asshole, and I understand that, and I don't care. It's just like, come on, man. It's just like you're handing me easy ones here, so. Yeah, whatever. Right, so you will have to, whenever you spread to one of these pre-built cities, you will want to destroy some of the housing. You decide which one you want to destroy. I usually try to leave everything over 20 people, 20 and plus people living in the house, just because lower buildings for me are a big no-no. I'm not gonna even engage in that. If you don't have the 20 people in this game, that's not a building that I'm gonna build. Reason behind that, I said it hundreds of times. It's that smaller buildings, due to the lack of people living in them, are just nuisance for the statistics. It's if you have one criminal in there, or even partially criminal person in there, it can just constantly be reporting that there's too many criminals in the building, even though building has 10 people living in there, and it's actually not. So yeah, I just in order to because I don't see that they're ever gonna fix this. Well, I don't even know if they consider, or anybody considers other than me, this to be a problem. For me, being spammed by the messages saying too many criminals in the building, while there's like only 2 people living in there and one of them is criminal. It's like, I don't need to know that. Yes, there are criminals in the world. What's your point? But anyway, look, I'm not gonna address this anymore. Like, of course I will. Not now, not in this episode, but later. Okay, so I'm gonna be. You need to demolish a lot of stuff when you do things like this. Unfortunately, sometimes it takes a long time to do all of this. Oh, now that we don't use these, let me do this now. Ta-da! We can actually remove all this waste from here, because the dumper trucks are not being used to do anything, because the footpaths need to be demolished first, and even when they're demolished, they're not gonna be functioning straight away. Anyway, so we have the food production factory. This is the vanilla food production. I think we already have one of those, and this was where the story became like, okay, maybe I should utilize this factory. And I'm thinking now, before this episode, I was thinking that maybe I want to do that. Now I kind of gave up on that, just because we have enormous food production, that it's more distribution and stuff. I still might want to put it up and start exporting food, or you know, what one does with that. Unfortunately, this could cause a problem for us, because people might start coming here and work, which I really don't want them to do. Okay, they're currently at 0, but if we ever rebuild this, it might be a problem. But anyway, so I wanted to just double check what is the productivity of this consumption of this factory, and it says like 42 tons of crops. 42 tons of crops. I don't know if one farm can do this. What is our wow? Seriously? Why are the silos full? Why is there no people here? Where are the buses? There's 3 buses coming here. What's the 130? What was the buses? Okay, I'm kind of puzzled here. I wanted to say that I wanted to see how much our farms can produce, how much we can produce per farm, but I think even watching a statistics is going to be so skewed just because of the amount of farms we have. Well, we have like 4 or 5 farms or something, but statistics here are going to be skewed. So if we go for the last year and then go for the overall production, and crops will be 63,000 tons of crops, which is a lot, but also I think we can be producing even more than that. So yeah, it's just skewed. Is it really the most valuable? Is it money wise that we produced more last year? Oh, it's money wise as well. Oh wow. Okay. I mean, yeah, if you take what we converted these crops into alcohol, food, meat, and partially into chemicals and stuff, it's way higher the value added that we get from that. And 1,000 tons, not 800. I mean, still, like, we're gonna start exporting meats soon enough. So, anyway, so very interesting. This is the crop production throughout the year. The graph that you see below is just the yearly, but it's when the harvest is, and that's it. So yeah, I can't really calculate through this how much one farm can produce. I probably should follow this a little bit more closer, but each one of the fields, and I don't even know how much they harvest from the maximum field. I didn't do these tests recently, and I know that the fertilizer levels and everything else makes a lot of things is determined by that as well. What is happening to this building? Did they just... Oh, they just finished the building. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna show one other thing that I wanted to show you in this episode is the amount of the apartments that we have free here. 126, 220, 138, 216, and that's it. I can start populating these apartments. It's just keeping them empty. Well, there's 144, 67, and all of this. It's like, what was the number? 440, 567, 800, 9, 1,000. We have 1,000 people that we can fit in here. It's just these houses that I'm demolishing. I want to give the people nice home. I don't freaking care. It's that you can't demolish the building without getting rid of people, and you can't just get rid of people. You actually have to move them into somewhere. So these apartment buildings are because we were cleaning out the Phosphorov that I'm at one point gonna clean up and populate, and now that actually the city that I'm gonna focus on now is Aluminum. I need to move these people somewhere. So yeah, am I doing something wrong here? Because I'm not demolishing these buildings, definitely. Yeah, but. So this is why I'm keeping these apartments empty. Chemicals are not the most important, like production of chemicals is quite high. Yes, I would like to maybe produce even more chemicals. That would put strain on the supply chain a bit. I think that the wood supply to this chemical plant is probably going to be the most focused on resource, because gravel is being delivered in vast quantities in trains, and I don't think there is a train. Is it on the way here? Yeah, it is. Like these trips of these trains are freaking magnificent. Like Topros models on these maps are artists. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, like you can watch these for hours. Like I'm transporting gravel from one side of the country to the other because we can. I personally, I know, Gala, correct me in the comment section if I'm wrong, but you're a fan of diesel locomotives. I'm actually a fan of electric ones, just because I'm an electrical engineer. That's my high school education, at least. I never worked in the field, well, summer jobs and stuff, but I still believe in the power of electricity, that it's, ultimate. So much higher than the power of the fossil fuels, like I know that comes, whatever, not a discussion, but electricity, overhead cables, absolute must for me. And I'm kind of, even before I started recording this, I wanted to make one of the goals to make first electricity lines for this map. So upgrading the existing infrastructure to electricity. That would probably be something in the new area here that we are not still fully... what's with this? This is the police cars. Okay, that's interesting. 72%. Do we have more police cars? What is being broken here? This is again the cover. No, this is a bus. So do we have Icarus buses? If not, we're gonna have to make some. We do have. And do we have police cars? These are the secret police cars. Police. Like, okay, okay. No, shut up, shut up. I'll shut up. No, I won't. So we have two freaking polices, two types of police in this game, and only one type of crop. Two types of... 9 types of waste. Trash. I love the trash. The best part of the game. I'm serious. If this was a trash simulator, I would love it. I'm not even gonna take it against it. But 2 types of police, 1 type of crop. Take that as you wish. Okay, not personal cars. We need police cars. Police cars and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's build 1 of them as soon as possible, or 2 of them, and the rest of them can be queued up. There we go. Yeah, so we need that. We don't need new maps. Tomorrow are new maps. I'm gonna have to buy it. Son of a... I don't want to buy the maps. I really didn't want to buy the maps, but it will be good for the channel. It will be good for you guys. I'm gonna be making a video presenting all of the maps and moaning probably about it, but still I'm gonna buy the DLC. It's coming out tomorrow on the 13th of... Friday the 13th, the best day to release stuff. Friday the 13th it's coming out, and I'm gonna be buying it. I'm gonna make a video reviewing all the maps, giving my 2 cents on the maps, and that we don't need this DLC. Nobody needs... okay... modders, you build the base game. Let modders do the work. Let modders do the things that we like. Nobody likes Slovakia map. Nobody likes... A lot of new maps are not gonna be like... I don't know who played. Comment section, who played the Slovakia map? I love Slovakia. I have so many Slovak friends. Long live Slovakia. But in this game, Slovakia map is crap. I will never play that map. I mean, I tried it, but never again. So, and we're gonna get more of the same. So, yeah, I'm just not a big fan of the vanilla maps and what developers made maps. Developer made maps, nah, not interested in that. Sorry about that. But, yeah, just let modders, let people like Topros, people like Vicom, people like Robs, let them build Morkup, Moazl, let them all build maps. They do a better job, 10 times. Yeah, nobody asked for this DLC. I'm gonna have to make it just because people told me it's gonna be good for the channel. I'm gonna review them. Probably I'm gonna bitch and complain less about it, but you know, that's why these longer videos are here. Anyway, so what are the next steps? We have the road. Why is this in 2 ways? But this was supposed to be 1 long... Okay, whatever. They're still building the road over here. We do have some access to these. I'm gonna build asphalt roads here. So these are... Wait, if these are temporary, why I'm building asphalt roads? I think in the future I will not build asphalt roads here. Too late now, but yeah, interesting. Okay, 2 of these can actually be made out of gravel. The rest of them are gonna have to be built later. Yeah, what am I saying here? What am I talking about? First of all, complaining about the new DLC coming out tomorrow. Well, actually, it's today because... Yeah, it's today because this video you're gonna see tomorrow. I'm recording this on Thursday, just the day before the DLC is released. I'll buy it just so I can make a video about it. And also the guys, Kaya, Kachib and Frankie, they would like to make the roundtable series where we're gonna be exchanging maps and save games, and all 4 of us playing the same map. So, yeah, that's the that's what we're gonna do. And you're gonna see that on my channel and of course on their channels. Frankie is gonna be doing progression with us, but I think Kaya is gonna be presenting what he does. He's not gonna make videos, but Kaya and Kachib, you can find their channels in the description of this channel. In the community section, they are recommended channels by me. Absolutely cheap, one of the best storytellers. I freaking love his videos, and yeah, just, you know, go and check them out. And together we're gonna be making the roundtable series. So, you know, all of us are gonna be contributed into a single map. How that's gonna work, I don't know. Both of us are gonna find out soon, right? Yeah, so electricity, I was hoping to get the electricity lines, potentially coal one, all the way to the border crossing here. That would be kind of first steps of electrifying our railroads. But until we actually need that, what would be a good thing about it, because I can actually start with electrification of the network on this side, so we can give electricity to it. But I think I'm gonna have to put some power supplies around here somewhere. Still not sure where exactly, but yeah, I should probably be. I was thinking about upgrading the rail infrastructure going to this border crossing. We're gonna need another bridge. We're gonna need another line. The problem is there a problem? There's probably a problem. There's always a problem. The problem is that I need to build power, electricity, the substation, transformer station for the trains, but somewhere towards the border crossing, but I still don't have even construction offices and fire departments in this area, so I can't go too far. It needs to be covered by the fire departments, so it has to be close to here, and I don't know if I want to interrupt this rail network, rail infrastructure here just to build that, so I'm not sure if it's viable. But yeah, anyway, electricity absolutely must. This is something that I'm missing here, and that's what I really want. I want trains running on electricity on this map. I think that's gonna give us a huge I think it's a hugely positive thing. Yeah, anyway, what am I doing now? I'm focusing on the building of the fire department and fuel stations in this neighborhood. I just brought the electricity here, where I think I forgot this one as well, so I'm gonna just do this. I'm focusing on this, assigning construction offices to this. I need to populate this construction office fully. I'm still producing trucks for that, so that's a second thing. What are we missing here? Roller. Is there a roller on the way? Not really. We have a paver, we have bulldozer. We do not. Oh, we have a roller, my bad. So we have open hull trucks. I need to tell them not to go on their own. We need to select the resources so they can deliver stuff. And this is going to be a first step construction office that's going to be constructing the other construction offices. And then here we're going to have starts of the big industries. Potentially power plants, we'll see. I was thinking maybe of assigning it for farming or something, but I'm still weighing my options here because this empty land should be used, and I think it's meant to be as fertile grounds for stuff. The problem is that railroads are on the other side of the river, and if I want to connect anything to railroads on this side or even build rail infrastructure, because my plan was to have these silos, the crop silos, connected with rails, and then rails delivering all the crops somewhere where it's going to be, built by the, made by people here. And then also implementing this infrastructure into the map. This could be food production for the further cities down the valley from here, so we can have everything that is there producing food for up to here, and from here we can have then distribution, sending resources down in that direction. Obviously a lot of upgrades here. Well, I could have started with actually building a bridge over here, but actually that wouldn't be the worst thing ever. It would, because they already graveled this area. They put gravel in this area. They're only working on this area now, so even if I stop construction of this road, it's not gonna stop. Anyway, whatever. So yeah, this is the plans that I have for this. I'm gonna be doing a little bit off-screen work. I'm going to be doing on-screen work. I'm really enjoying this. Even balancing and running this Republic, I'm finding some issues like with the waste and stuff. I am definitely going to remove the power plant over here. I would like to have an idea what I need for the future so I can focus on that, like locomotives, electric locomotives, or trains, or carts, or whatever I need here so I can produce it, like trams. I'm having a hard time wrapping my head around everything that is needed. I also see that my vehicle production facility here is running quite efficiently. I mean, not efficiently, quite constantly. Not fully constantly, but constantly. Like I have always queued up, not always, most of the time queued up something. It is only on 50%, a little bit more than that, but there's a need for vehicles, and I'm really happy to see that, because I believe that every vehicle that we build here is saving us money. So that's a good thing. We are importing a lot of stuff that is that these vehicles are made of. So like just let's take a car here. The most value of the car is the steel, which I really want to address as soon as possible. And actually, now thinking about it, we had absolutely no we have no reason why we didn't build a steel production as soon as possible. And I'm thinking now seriously, like now I'm thinking maybe in the next episode I'm just gonna do that. Like we have iron deliveries that we are exporting raw processed iron. We have raw processed iron as the map delivers for us, gives us. I just need to build the rails in this direction, and that's few seconds of work. I was just waiting to upgrade all the rail infrastructure up to there, and then to build this. So the iron ore will be transferred from here to the new steel mill, and that's it. This is the only thing that is stopping. And what, 16 tons of coal? I mean, we're burning more coal per week, heating our only this city, so that's not a problem, bringing 16 tons of coal from the border crossing for importing it. So yeah, so this is something that is on horizon. Currently I'm still not putting in production the new quarry that we built. I built a new quarry. I even have trucks manufactured, the big Maz trucks, or what they call BZ here. I think they're Maz, but here's the army of the trucks waiting to get the quarried stone into this processing plant here, and then supply it. But at the moment there's still not need for that. I need to double check if there's any like there are trains constantly coming here loading, but I don't see any problems with them. Like this one is going away, this one was done delivering, so they have time to pre-fill this. But no, we will need more gravel. We will need, not as soon as we start building a new city, which is going to be probably the aluminum, that's going to be mining coal. That's going to be chugging the gravel. And this is going to be done shortly. As you can see, like I'm almost done removing all the buildings from the city that I don't want, and then we need to start placing a grid. Obviously the old town towards here is gonna be left alone, maybe some parks and monuments, but the new part of the city is gonna be towards here and majority in this area here, just under the hill. But the first things first, we need to build the construction areas that are being constructed here, and then we need to build the city itself. Electricity infrastructure also I need to deliver, so just the basic stuff. Sewage is not going to be a problem, river is just there, and nothing else I can think of. Probably, I'm not sure where the water is gonna come from. Well, it's just a pumping station that needs to pump water close to the city where it's gonna be processed. But yeah, like everything looks really optimistic. I'm really happy about that. Aluminum being the next jewel in our crown, and it's hopefully soon the coal industries that are gonna be just right there. I think I'm gonna build some more roads around here. I need to upgrade some of the existing roads. It's just stuff like that is gonna be, focused off. But I'm still really proud of you guys motivating me to do more, to do better, and the tear in my eye, this beautiful chemical plant that we built here that I made a video about. And thank you all guys for supporting the channel, for everything that you're doing. I really appreciate everything that you guys are doing. And that's it. Leaving it here. This is obviously started as a food production talk, and we are producing too much food at the moment as it appears. But yeah, it's more of an expansion talk and what the future of the Republic holds. So hopefully you did enjoy that one. If you did, press the like button. If you didn't, leave a nasty comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, share, notification bell, ring it, comment section, hit it. And if you want to support the channel, have the description of the video. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one. Bye bye.